Following the disappointing defeat in the first test of the series, Sri Lanka have now lost their last 5 games against England at home since 2012. In the 17 tests England has played in Sri Lanka, they have more wins than the hosts, with the tally being 8 versus 5 in favour of England. Sri Lanka are now desperately looking for dominance at home. There may be some changes in the team owing to the poor performance in the previous match. The most certain change will see Kusal Mendis being left out and Osha Fernando, who has recovered from his ankle injury, slotting in for him to bat at number 3. Dimuth Karunaratne too will not be available for the second test due to his injured thumb, and Sri Lanka cricket has already released Karunaratne, Mendis and 3 other reserves from the bio bubble. Dinesh Chandimal will be leading the team with Lahiru Thirimanne, Kusal Perera and Angelo Matthews joining him to form one of Sri Lanka's most experienced top orders in the recent past. Sri Lanka also may look at Roshan Silva in place of Dasun Shanaka to strengthen the batting, with the latter missing out since his half-century in South Africa and not contributing too much with the ball as well. The spin contingent is likely to remain the same, with Dilruwan Pereira being the senior campaigner alongside Lasith Ambuldeniya and Wanindu Hasaranga. Ambuldeniya was brilliant in the first test, while Hasaranga showed that he still has a long way to go. The lone seamer of the team, Asitha Fernando, may sit out the next match, giving way to the lead seamer in the squad, Suranga Lakmal, who is expected to be fit come match day. With the chance of Dasun Shanaka being left out, former skipper Angelo Matthews may be required to roll his arm over in the game. The visitors too will be looking at a few changes owing to workload management, with their next assignment in India in mind. The pace batter is expected to be rotated, with James Anderson to play in place of Stuart Broad, while Ollie Stone and Chris Woakes coming in for Mark Wood and Sam Curran. The rest of the team will most likely be the same, as England eye their longest winning streak in away tests since World War I. The weather mostly looks game-friendly for the entire course of the test, with just a couple of showers expected on the first 3 days. This test will be played just 2 strips away from the pitch that was used in the first game, while chances are the wicket might have not had sufficient water in the lead up to the second test, as the gap between tests are only 4 days. Based on that, one could expect another crumbling surface with square turners quite early in the game. The probable 11 for Sri Lanka are Lahiru Thirimanne, Kusal Perera, Osha Fernando, Dinesh Chandimal, Angelo Matthews, Roshan Silva, Niroshan Dickwella, Wanindu Hasaranga, Dilruwan Pereira, Suranga Lakmal and Lasith Ambuldeniya. The probable 11 for England are Dom Sibley, Zach Crawley, Johnny Bairstow, Joe Root, Dan Lawrence, Joss Butler, Chris Woakes, Dom Bess, Ollie Stone, James Anderson and Jack Leach.
For premium content and exclusive member benefits, subscribe to ThePapare.com today.